I apologise for that unnecessarily long intro. My game's decided to fuck up as usual. But hello everyone, and welcome back to Global Spec Racing. We're here at the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache, where we always are, for the final round of Tier 3 Season 5. Right now, it's just me, TRT, and F1 in the commentary booth, but I'm hoping that I'm going to get a co-com. I have no idea, though. It could just be me, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Across the line comes Raz then, and he now goes into P2. I'll try and get Harrison in, but I have no idea if he's going to join or not. I'll try my best, but again, no idea if he's going to join. Just give me a minute. Yes, all this is very rushed because having issues and, you know, all that palaver. So I am not very prepared for this, but to be honest, I don't think I really need to be, because there aren't really any championships to be decided now, except from that is the combined constructors, because Aston Martin, my team, are on the verge of winning the combined, and Merc are on the verge of getting second place, which is always very exciting. There's still a very, very tight gap for third, though. If you guys saw the announcement I put out on it was last night. I think it was very late, because I was doing it very late last night. And yes, so that is all very close. The Mac then goes across the line by just 0.03 of a second to displace Flyers. He now goes to the top. God, I'm so unprepared for this, I'm sorry. Man. Okay. Right. So Rexon now goes into P4 with his lap. I'm sorry, I am losing. I am incredibly tired, so I apologise for that, the same energy as I usually do. Here comes Rowley then, making another appearance in Tier 3 as the Mercedes driver now comes up towards the line. This very, very long rundown, and he now goes quickest by just 28 thousandths of a second. So the top four then separate by just over a tenth of a second. So very, very tight stuff at the moment. Of course, none of these Tier 3 championships, as I said, are on offer now. It's really just a free-for-all now in Tier 3. Of course, all these drivers will want to make sure that they get the best results they possibly can before going into Season 8. And of course, as the admin team announced in the week as well, we will hopefully be starting an F2 league again. Of course, well, I am very aware of how much that flopped a year ago, but I'm hoping this time, with much more careful planning, I'm hoping it will be a success this time around, seeing as though the gameplay's god awful. Here comes Swinners then, now into turn 8 and 9. And now through 10. And now into 11. Where he now comes up into turn 12. Now through the very fast corners of 13, 14 and 15. On the run up to the line. Where is Swinner's going to go then? Across the line comes the Red Bull. 1 minute 8.5, he slots into P11 there. This grid is close, I must admit. Very, very close right now. Oh, Spriggsy. No, don't know why it was going on board with Spriggsy. Bit odd there. Raz has now bolted on another set of soft tyres, and he is now going to go for it. we've got so many cons we can't even get them in. Anyway, Flyers and then CJ. CJ now goes to the top on his grand return to Tier 3. On the 1 minute 7.6 now. And Raz now slots into P4 on a 1 minute 7.8. So between third and fifth is almightily close. Same with MNK as well. 600ths of a second separating the gap between third and sixth there now. This is fantastic stuff. Of course, Tier 3 has always been known to put on an absolute stonker here in Brazil. I have been here for the last 2 seasons for Tier 3. Actually, no. I've been commentating here for the last 3 seasons, I should say. But, of course, in Season 4, Brazil was not the final round. I still don't understand why, but still. But, got to be honest, that calendar, it was weird. It had Silverstone as the first round for some reason. I mean, I don't discourage Binky or anything. Of course I don't, because he was an absolute legend, but still. It just seemed a little bit odd, that calendar. So, of course, in Season 5 we managed to fix it. To be honest, though, I don't understand why we started at China. Yeah. Binky had a weird knack for that. Okay, so, here comes Broken Reptile now. Into Jinsao, which, if any of you guys don't know, is the name of Turn 12. And now into the final 3 corners then. Down into 15. Where is your Australian going to go then? Across the line he comes. P3 now. Just 4 thousandths ahead of Rowdy. This is fantastic at the moment. A fantastic qualifying session, but the sky is getting darker. So we could see a little bit of rain on the horizon. Okay. Thank you to the 10 viewers who've tuned in so far. Oh, so why is someone ping me? Yes, Alicio, I now realise it. I now realise it's now raining. I'll have a look on board with them. Can I do the TV pod, please? Not showing that on my screen. Oh well. The rain spots are appearing though, so I think it is raining a little bit. So yeah, just as I mentioned, top 6 separated by less than 0.2 of a second. That is crazy, absolutely mental. But it just shows you just what Tier 3 can do. And of course, they will want to impress. Here comes Rowdy then across the line. He does not improve, so clearly the rain then causing a little bit of disruption at the moment. Well, it would do, 'cause it's rain. Right. Gero Lizard. I don't know. I'll go drink in a minute. Broken Reptile has retired. Clearly he reckons he cannot improve. Same with Riles. So I personally think, well, yeah, they're probably not going to improve now. So we are probably now going to go into the 36 laps that await them. Oh, Flyers is in the wall. So I suspect he'll probably retire as well. Both the Aston Martins and Riles have retired. So that then means it'll be CJ who's on pole, I think. Because he's not improved in the first sector. I wouldn't imagine anyone else would. So I think it's CJ on pole. What a shock that is. But he played the conditions to his advantage. And it's going to be CJ who takes his first points, because he gets the pole point in the final round here in Brazil. CJ then will be on pole from Flyers, Broken Reptile, Rowdy, Riles, Mac, MNK Boy, Woodsy, Soren, Itshot, Swinners, Raindrop, Josh, Fake Fiery, Spriggsy, Callum, and Alicio. Very exciting stuff, ladies and gentlemen. We just now need to wait. Give me a minute. Okay then. For some reason they still haven't all retired yet. Sorry. So is Josh now finally going to retire? There we go. Me and Mark. Okay, so here we go. Let's do this. Let's go. Alright then, so ladies and gentlemen, we are now finally going to get ready for the start of the final round of Tier 3 Season 5. Turns out I'm going to be the only one doing this tonight. Okay then, so there is your grid then. CJ then with a brilliant pole in his first, not only pole but points of the season. Then Flies then in second, another very strong qualifying for the American. Then Broken Reptile is in third. Rowdy then is in fourth. Raz is in fifth. Mac is in 6th, 7th is MNK, 8th is Woodsy, 9th is Soren, 10th is Itchshot, 11th is Swinners, 12th is HC Raindrops, 13th is Joshua Steven, 14th is Fake Fiery, 15th is Spriggsy, 16th is Callum, and 17th is Alicio. Alright then, people, let's get going then. Bloody hell. Alright then, let's go then. As you can tell, I am pumped for this one. Looks like the conditions are going to be better than qualifying, which is good. Of course, we saw a crack of a race 2 seasons ago, where Joe beat out Callum in the very dramatic championship finale. And then, of course, we had the controversial last season finale, which saw Magic Ram take out Callum, which saw Conducted snatch the title only just ahead of Alex. Alex and Conducted are in very different places now. As is Callum. So, here we go then. About to get underway. CJ then will lead them ahead of Flyers and Broken Reptile. So, let me know then in the chat which driver you think will come out on top in this finale. There's not really anything else I can add because, you know, to be honest, Aston have pretty much won the combined. It will take something ridiculous like 44 out of the possible 45 points Ferrari have got to gain on them to stop them from winning the combined. So Aston have pretty much wrapped that up, but I will not announce that until the end of the race. We've still got 36 laps left for this field, and a combined total of 108 laps left of this season around the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache. Flyers then will want to get past CJ as soon as possible. So then, get the chat up real quick, and then we'll get going. So I'm making their way around. Oh, It's Shot and Swinners have collided, it seems. Because It's Shot had a fantastic qualifying last time out, but he unfortunately ended his race in the barriers on the final lap, which was frustrating for him. CJ now is making his way round to the grid to begin the final race of Tier 3 Season 5 before we move on to Season 8. We'll move on to GSR Season 8, which will be in 2022. So then, here we go. Up towards the line comes CJ and lock it into position. So, can Aston secure the combined constructors, and who will come out on top for the final time here in Brazil? Here we go then. Where the last two championships have ended, this is no exception. Here we go then. We are now waiting for the lights to come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights in Brazil. It's lights out. It's a very quick lights out, and away we go. And it's a great start for CJ. Here goes Broken Reptile then to the outside. It was not a great start from Flyers at all. A Broken Reptile then trying to go around the outside of the American, but does not quite get it done. Then Flyers is off the road, going down into the center S. But here goes Broken Reptile then into his slipstream. He might the Australian then might go for it down the inside. He's going to go for it. He's going to try it on Flyers. All Broken Reptile doesn't get the best of actions, but they're still side by side. Up towards turn 6 and 7. We had a little bit of contact then with Swinners is round, but Flyers then is kept up position. But CJ's got a brilliant start, and he is going to be now going to try and get away from Flyers, but then again, Broken Reptile is still right there, as is Rowdy. Rowdy could have a go then up the inside of the Australian. It doesn't quite. Broken Reptile takes a very tight line, as does Mac, I think. Or was that Alicio? I couldn't tell. One of them's ghosted, it seems like, but as you can tell, these laps are going to go very, very quickly. Here we go then, on to our lap 1 then. It's CJ from Flyers, from Reptile, from Rowdy, from Riles, from Woodsy, from Soren, from MNK, from It's Shot, and from HC Raindrop. Here we go then, we've got a little bit of fight between Dart Soren and Woodsy. I think that's MNK and Black Roarers. Why is Black Roar in the race? I don't know why. He's tier 2. Right, all around the outside goes MNK, then he could have a go. The two Mercedes powered cars going side by side. And here comes Raindrop then to the outside. Oh, him and MNK come together. They both just about survive as MNK maintains that 10th place. Very controversially, but he's managed to do it anyway. Rowdy then is all over the back of Broken Reptile again. Rowdy seems to get very good traction. So he's now going to try and have a go. But of course, they're all stuck in this DRS train. As CJ, after a good start, flies and it's all over the back of him. As his broken reptile, the Australian got a good exit. And here he comes. He comes on flyers. He could have a go. Down in towards turn 1. Jam is joined for some reason. He clearly wants to watch the race. And the Australian not quite able to do so, but Flyers goes wide, which could allow Brugman's got a fabulous exit. Here he comes, he's going to have DRS this time around. And here goes the Australian to the outside, which will eventually maybe turn to the inside, but Flyers has used a lot of his errs there. Does the Australian then get the better exit? No. He keeps behind, but as does Rowdy. This is a great fight at the moment. Broken Reptile is trying to go up the inside of the Alpine. Alpine, of course, want to end off their season on a high because it's not been a particularly good season for them. Does the Australian try on the inside? He gets the tight line, but he does not get the exit he wants. And Rowdy then could have a go on him, but not quite able to do so. Down into Jinsao, but Rowdy's all up the back of the Australian now. As his Broken Reptile flies, here he comes. Broken Reptile, he's going to go for it this time. He's going to have overtake engaged. He's going to try and go around the outside. Can the Australian then take second place this time? Flyers is still there, and Flyers still stays ahead. So very, very good defensive skills. And Rowdy then could have a go on him, but Broken Reptile, he's going to have a go again on Flyers. He's in an American sandwich right now. Actually, he's in an American triple sandwich, because of course Raz is there as well. So, but he does not quite manage to get through. Then that's Dark Soren then, who is round. Dark Soren has had a torrid season, and that unfortunately continues. We have a bit of a battle here between Itshot, Spriggsy, Alicio, and Callum and Fake Fiery. So we've got kind of two clumps of cars right now, and MNK is kind of in the middle of them. Meanwhile, we go back to the battle for the lead, and here goes Broken Reptile. He's going to have a go this time on Flyers. He's going to try and go around the outside. He's got overtake engaged once again, but does he get it this time? Is he late on the brakes? No, because Flyers does it again. Oh, the Australian doesn't get the best of exits, and Rowdy's trying to go around the outside now. The Australian has to defend. Doubt Rowdy will go for it. No, he does not. This is some great stuff. Some fabulous racing right now between these guys. Between Flyers. Oh, Broken Reptile's going to the inside of Flyers. He's making some very daring moves. I told you before the race he has nothing to lose, and this is why. He is giving it everything right now. And here comes Rowdy then. Could he now try on the Australian? No. No, he seems to take that corner with a very, very tight line. I don't know why. But again, I'm not going to question what my driver does. So, oh, Flyers is off, and Broken Reptile's through. I don't think that was intentional, but that now means that Rowdy's now going to go for it round the outside. He's gonna get past one American to be passed by another. Oh, he gets hit. Oh, they both made contact, meaning that Rowdy's going to have a good advantage here. Flyers tried it, but Broken Reptile shut the door. Does Rowdy now go after CJ's? Flyers is now wide. Here comes Riles, his fellow American, and of course, recent reigning Tier 3 champion. He's now going to try and have a go. Not quite close enough there. My voice. So, Reptile is now trying to catch up to the back of Rowdy, as there is now a fight brewing for 4th place between Flyers, Riles, Mac, and MNK boy. That's Flyers. I don't know what's happened to him, but he's gone majorly off. And Flyers Flyers' really good qualifying has now been ruined. Rowdy now has DRS on CJ. It's Britain versus America again, as he is now going to go for it. But not quite close enough there to get to him then. Alright then. But Rowdy is pushing. Right, so he just can't seem to catch up to them. And neither can Riles. But our CJ has a monster amount of ERS at the moment. So he can afford to spend them. Like, wherever CJ's come from. Well, he was in Tier 5, I believe, a few seasons ago. And he was in Tier 4 a couple. He was in Tier 4 for a couple of races last season. But again, here comes Rowdy then. Going for the lead. Does he have a go for it this time? I don't think he's gonna, but he's gonna get close anyway. Rowdy, does he try it up the inside? He's gonna go for it. And Rowdy's into the lead here in Brazil. Did CJ do that intentionally though? Because he now might have a go back on Rowdy. But Rowdy is now through and up into the lead. Meanwhile, the two former championship contenders are now fighting it out. Of course, because Communist isn't in tonight, it's pretty much inevitable that Broken Reptile will get P2 in the standings. He gave Raz a good fight, but it just wasn't enough in the end. Raz is still fighting with his rival. Meanwhile, CJ's gonna have another go on Rowdy here. The battle is still not over, and CJ's got a lot more ERS than the American does. Does he now go for it this time? The DRS is powerful around here. Here he goes to the inside. Goes CJ, and he now gets through. Now gets back through. It's a great ding-dong battle. Meanwhile, here comes Riles. Does he have a go now? All Flyers is having a little bit of contact. No, with Spriggsy and Alicio. Meanwhile, does Riles get past Broken Reptile? No. And Rowdy is right up the back of CJ. As you can tell, battles left, right, and centre right now. This is fantastic to watch. Absolutely fantastic. It's exactly the type of race you want for a season finale. Ooh. Rowdy then goes up the inside. That's bowled into 11, but he doesn't quite get him. And now Broken Reptile's gonna have. He's going to have DRS on them both. So them both battling is going to cost them, because here comes the Australian now. CJ's still got way more ERS than these guys, but here comes Rowdy. Rowdy's going to go for it again. Rowdy outside. The two leaders still battling with each other. CJ doesn't get the best of exit. Rowdy gets a really good one, and he's going to try and have a go now. Here he comes. Almost pushes him into pit lane. And now down towards the restaurant apostle they go. And Rowdy's through. Rowdy is through again. But this time they have Broken Reptile and GSR Raz for company. And maybe even Mac. Mac if he can catch up to them. Oh, the Australian is right there. Oh, my voice. It's going. Give me a minute. So now, Rowdy's trying to get away, but it's just not enough. CJ's just got so much ERS. And he's now going to try and have a go. MNK Boy is now past Matt Biteman into P5. He's got past him even before the DRS zone. Oh, CJ goes up the inside. And Rowdy, we're going on board with him. CJ gets through. But it's not over yet because Rowdy may have played that tactically because he's now going to get DRS. But CJ's got so much air so he can defend as much as he wants. Oh, he's going to try it. Broken Reptile's there. Guys got no penalties. They are racing incredibly cleanly right now. This race by really quickly. It's already lap 11. And this is some fantastic stuff. It always provides an absolute cracker finale, and this is no different, ladies and gentlemen. This is fantastic. So, which of these drivers is going to blink first in terms of pit stops? Because this race, it's not going to be one on track, that's for sure. It is going to be one on strategy, because they're pretty much all the same pace. Here goes Broken Reptile, then could he make 2 in 1 here? Here he comes! Comes the Australian then to the inside, but he doesn't quite get it, but he's going to get Rowdy. Reptile then slips through on Rowdy, and does he now get both of them? Comes then down towards the Rowdy Repulsor, the Australian with a brilliant move there to go up the inside. He tried his best, but it just wasn't quite enough. Oh, here comes Rowdy. Doesn't quite get him though. And CJ is still not safe. he's now got the Australian up his rear end. Swinters is now out. Will that cause a safety car? I hope not, but I would hate to see this race being split up. I don't reckon it is. So I think we're still going, ladies and gentlemen. I really wanted that to happen because, you know, oh, MNK's made a mistake. Wait, he's in the wall. What happened there? Do not tell me that was a puncher. Has he got a puncher? He comes in. Was it a rear puncher that he got? I don't think so. Maybe it's just his game being. Oh, Broken Reptile's in. I didn't notice that. So both Astons then pit. The Broken Reptile has blinked first. I don't know what happened there to MNK, but okay. The Broken Reptile, he blinks first, and he. And will this then be the correct decision? Because Raz has now got past Rowdy. Because this could be a genius decision for the Australian if it works. Of course, he's going to be stuck behind Soren, I think. No, maybe not stuck behind him, but it's going to be close. In comes CJ then. He's now coming in to cover off Broken Reptiles. Raz now takes the lead ahead of Rowdy and Mac. Where is Broken Reptile going to emerge then? Is he going to emerge in front of CJ? Because he's going to have the slipstream from CJ's teammate to help him. It's going to be close. I think Broken Reptile's got it though. He has indeed. He's got it. He has got CJ. That is worked out absolutely perfectly for the Australian. He is now through, and I'm guessing up into the race lead now. CJ's on the softs. Very odd decision there, but okay. Oh, I bet these guys are worried now because Broken Reptile, he made a very good decision there by doing the undercut, and they're now a second off the pace. They're going to be losing a lot of time to him. What is the gap in the leader? 17 seconds. So that is more than enough for Broken Reptile to jump them. In comes Raz then. And Rowdy does not pit though. So Rowdy then is trying to take those tyres as long as he possibly can. So in comes Raz then. In comes Mac. In comes Callum. In comes Sprigsy. Pretty much the rest of the guys apart from Rowdy and Alicio now. In comes Raz then. Onto the mediums. But Broken Reptile is indeed going to be out ahead of him. Way out ahead of him, actually. both Broken Reptile and CJ are going to be out in front of him. Possibly Soren as well. I don't think he's... Is he going to be out in front of him? You have to lift there slightly. It's going to be close between them two, but I think he's just about got him. Yes, he does. Reptile, he's gained 4 seconds. 4 seconds in just 2 laps. That's insane. Absolutely insane from the Australian. Oh, MNK gets 3 seconds. His day turns from bad to worse. But Rowdy has traction. So, does Rowdy now come in? Yes. He now comes into the pits. And I expect Alicia will as well. So, here we go then. Broken Reptile and CJ back at it again. But of course, the Reptile, he is, I think, a pit stop ahead of CJ. But CJ's going to go for it anyway. I doubt Broken Reptile is going to provide much resistance. As that is Callum round now into the infield. CJ now gets through. And up into the legit lead once Alicio pits. Does Broken Reptile have a go again? No, he does not. Okay, so now CJ is closing in on Alicio very quickly. Broken Reptile is staying with him though. So he clearly wants to try and get that DRS, but CJ is not going to let him. Nope, no, there's no way CJ is going to let him. That is it. Shot. His day turns from bad to worse as well. None of them have DRS. So CJ has now broken the DRS. I don't know how long Alicia is going to stay out there. Meanwhile, Riles is now gaining on him as well. 2.3 seconds now. Down from the 4 that Broken Reptile gained. So Riles is pushing. As is Flyers. Flyers has now made his way back up into P5, which will eventually be P4. As some of these guys fall away. MNK Boy is still trying to get back up. Got good pace. It's just is a little bit far behind anyone to really capitalise on that at the moment. 2.2 seconds now between Broken Reptile and Riles. And just 0.7 of a second between Flyers and Mac. Alicio still out there, of course, but he is, of course, on the medium tyre, so I would expect him to do so. While CJ is still pushing, same with Broken Reptile. He's keeping the gap constant to Riles, but Riles is on slightly younger tyres. It goes Woodsy now into the pits to serve. Okay, he's just pitted from the. Okay, that seems a bit odd. Flyers and Mac are going side by side. And Flyers stays ahead only just. Oh, here comes Rowdy. He's going to have a go now. Oh, Mac goes wide, and here comes Rowdy. Does he try it up the inside? No, he does not. Not quite, at least. Going to be close, though. He may have a go into Jun Sao, maybe, but I wouldn't advise doing that. Because, well, there's a huge DRS zone afterwards. Oh, but Rowdy gets a good exit. And he's now going to go on Mac. As Mac doesn't nearly have as much slipstream from Flyers. Here comes Rowdy. He's got very little ERS, but he's going to try it anyway, but he doesn't get it. He sets his personal best. No surprise, he had DRS. Does Mac now? get on the back of Flyers. Here he comes to the inside. And he gets through. He finally gets through on Flyers, and here comes Rowdy then. Flyers is fellow American, but Flyers is going to have a go up the inside. He shuts the door, which now allows Rowdy to have a go. They make contact. Is Rowdy through? Flyers is keeping his nose in. I think Rowdy's going to have the better line though, but Flyers is going to have the better traction. No, he's not. So Rowdy's now through, but Flyers is going to have to cut back through turn 11. But Rowdy is now finally through. Again, the incredible battles continue in this race. This has got to be one of the best races of the season for on-track action. I don't know why the viewership is so low, because come on guys, it's a brilliant race here. Here goes Flyers then to the inside again. Oh, he goes for it. Oh, it shot his round again. That's Rowdy. Rowdy's been pushed off now. Please stay with me, lungs. But still, this has been probably one of the best races of the season in terms of on-track action. This has been great stuff right now. And CJ is now all over the back of Alicio. I suspect though it will be a battle between Broken Reptile and Riles for the win. Because of course I don't think they have to make a stop, whereas CJ most definitely will. Here comes CJ. He's got no. Turns out Alicia that's got more eyes. Well, obviously because he hasn't had anyone for company. Here comes CJ then. Does he have a go? Not quite. Oh, he gets a big wash of dirty air though through the center S. He's now going to try it again. Not quite close enough again. This now allows Broken Reptile to... Oh dear. Oh, it's shot us out that glitch again. VSC, obviously. God, it wasn't an SC. Would have made things interesting, though. Well, not really, because... You know, well, it would have allowed CJ to have made another stop. He would have had to go on the mediums, though. Because he's only been on those softs. Only been on the soft tyres so far. Okay. Oh, full safety car. Okay. We now have a full safety car, ladies and gentlemen. So that's played into CJ's hands because that can now pit, he can now pit, but Broken Reptile can now pit as well, and he will be on the softs, whereas CJ has to go on the mediums. Actually, wait, how many seconds of penalties is? At least you have, yeah, it only has 3. Okay. Oh, okay. Broken Reptile's going on another set of mediums, interestingly. Alicio's the only one to go on the softs. So Alicio, if he plays this right, he could win this race. What a spectacle that would be. But Riles has also gone to the... I don't know why Broken Reptile has gone on to the mediums. I don't really know why he's done that. He did the same in Imola and it didn't work. So, I don't know. I really don't know. Perhaps he's seen how much they've fallen off through CJ. I don't know. Well, CJ had to. Broken Reptile didn't have to, but he chose to. Riles, though, he's gonna have a bit of traffic ahead of him, as is Flyers. Does anyone bail into the pits at all? I'm surprised CJ doesn't, not gonna lie. Because he could have done that, but saying that, he might have used... He's also brought MNK back into the fray. Fake Fiery and Rowdy appear. Rowdy's put up to softs. I imagine Fake Fiery would as well. Yes, he has. That means... Only Broken Reptile and Cal... Well... Only Broken Reptile and Callum have chosen to. Of course, CJ had to. CJ could have pit again, but then again, he probably would have lost a lot of time. So, CJ's playing it smart, whereas I don't think Broken Reptile is. But again, we'll just have to see. Okay, so fingers crossed we'll get this race underway at the end of this lap, and we'll then have 13 laps to go in Tier 3 Season 5. We are now waiting for the safety car to come in, which it does. Here we go then. So, can MNK then do another trademark charge through the field? Because he has done that before. Done it the last few races actually. He did that in Mexico. No, yeah, he did do that in Mexico. He didn't do that in... Oh. Wait. What happened there then? Okay, so, well, CJ's of course got to get back through. Here we go then. That was very, very weird. But it's Mac that he leads for some reason. But Alicia then immediately gets past him. He's now going to go. Maybe it's the lead. This race is going to be a very, very tight going to the center S. And that's now Flyers round. His day now goes from bad to worse. Meanwhile, we have a bit of a battle here. Dotsaurus trying to get the inside of Callum. I was going to say MNK was going to have a go as well, but no, he does not. Raz now all over the back of Broken Reptile. Raz can win this race as well. Just like he did 2 seasons ago. He's going to try it, but Woodsy's now round. Woodsy is now round, unfortunately. Raz gets a good exit though. It's close between them. But Alicia's almost got a 3-second gap, but Raz then arguably is the quicker driver. But again, Alicia that is in a perfect position right now. Because Raz got to get through all those people. And Alicia's got perfectly fresh tyres. And he doesn't have to. Here comes Raz and to the inside. I doubt Broken Reptile's going to fight that one. No, he does not. And Raz is now through. I'm in a 4th place. And now he's going to be chasing after CJ. Raz on a rampage again. To get another win this season. I think he's already got the most wins of anyone in a season in Tier 3 history. I'm not sure about all time. Because if you didn't know, viewers, Jam just beat it. Oh, Raindrop is now spun. I'll have a look at how many wins Raz has got, because he could do. Because he's got a lot of wins this season, I must admit. One, two. He only got 3. I thought he had more than that, not gonna lie. Here he goes then though. The man in question. CJ's then to the inside, which could allow Raz then to have a go. Mac then skips across the center S, which will surely give him a warning. And now Raz is gonna have a go. Here comes CJ to the inside of Mac. Dorman's gonna go 3 wide into the Retro Poster. Oh, they go very, very wide. Then Broken Reptile gets a 3 seconds. So that's not going to help him. Oh, and to add to Aston's woes, MNK Boy has now spun off. Saying that though, Broken Reptile, he's still in the fight for... Oh, he's got back past! He's got past Riles! Not quite. No, he doesn't quite, but he was so close to. Meanwhile, all this is allowing Alessio to get away. Alessio can finally win a race in Global Spec Racing. Here comes Raz then. Oh, it's going to be a major fight then. It's going to be almost 3 wide. Raz almost gets squeezed. Oh my, it's an absolute cluster of cars. Broken Reptile's now going to go on Mac. Doesn't quite do it. Raz is now in front of CJ. No, not quite in front of CJ, sorry. Here he goes into the outside of CJ. Does he get him? Oh, CJ's now been spun round. That's going to be very controversial. It's now Raz up into second place. 1.9 seconds ahead, away from Alessio. He's now going to try and... However, it's going to be a question whether he gets a pen from CJ or not. Rowdy now tries to go up the inside of the Australian, but doesn't quite do so. Broken Reptile is going to be legit P4 in this race. It's usually a great comeback for him, but not today. So, oh, he's going to try and go for it on Mac this time. He's got to try and get past him this time around, which he does. Does Rowdy do the same? Rowdy's going to go to the outside. No, Rowdy does not do the same. Not quite. Alessio is still just about holding on. Here comes Mac then on Broken Reptile again. To the outside. Does Broken Reptile defend it? They're going side by side. This is fantastic. Still they're fighting with still 28 laps later. They're still fighting. Cena's now got a 3-second time penalty. He's been spun around anyway, and now Rowdy now gets through on the Australian. Oh, Matt goes wide, which now allows Rowdy to get him as well. Rowdy's now round the outside into P3 now for the American. Now an American 2-3, potentially could be a 1-2 as Matt gets a really bad exit and Broken Reptile now goes through. But has Matt done that tactically, I wonder? Broken Reptiles, he's going to get DRS anyway from Rowdy, so not really. Does he go for it anyway? He does go for it, but he doesn't get it. Reptile, he is now trying to get Rowdy again. Slightly more urged than the American. Alessio is just holding on though to that lead. Alessio's got some serious pace round here, and he is holding off Riles right now. Who would have thought that? Of course, Alessio, he got his first podium in a while. He could potentially get his first win if all things go to plan. Oh, Rowdy gets a big slide and does this Broken Reptile. Oh, Rowdy. A little bit wide. Broken Reptile's tyres may come into their own at the end of this race. The gap is staying very consistent between the top two. Miles is gaining bit by bit. Still looks like he's not that great through the centre S though. Rowdy then is trying to gain on Raz. Broken Reptile is staying with him now. So perhaps it's kind of crossover period now between, you know, the softs and the mediums being on equal pace. I have no idea. Reptile is almost up into 4th place because Callum would benefit greatly out of this. The gap is still 4 seconds between the top two. So Alicia then fighting for his life to get his first win here. What an ironic moment can considering he was talking about the time that he got the win stolen off him last week, stolen off him 2 seasons ago in Tier 5, but the gap's now down to 3.8 seconds. This is going to be so close between these two. So close. 3.9 now, it's now down to. This is going to be very close between who wins this race. Alicia will be furious if he yet again gets it robbed off him. 3.7 now to Riles. Oh, Dark Sword is now retiring the pits, so that will not be a safety car. Thank God. Reptile is now, I think he's starting to reel Rowdy in slightly, but I can't really tell from the timings. Licio still trying his best though. He's just 5 laps away. He's just got to keep that gap above 3 seconds. And he will have won his first GSR race. 5 laps to go for Alicio. It's gonna be close to him and Riles. 3.7 now. Riles gains another 10th that lap. This is going to be close between those two. Reptile is now going to be in the P4. And meanwhile, it's looking like, well, at the moment, it stands Alicio, Riles, and Rowdy. But again, anything could change. I am kind of rooting Alicio on here, you know. Oh, God. The amount of memes he will play after this race will be, yeah, insane, because he will be delighted if he manages to get this. But we still have four laps to go after this. Alicio's just got to hold on. He's just going to hold on to Riles. He's just going to hold on against Riles. 6/10 now is the gap. As we now come to 4 laps to go, this is going to be incredibly tight. Alicio is trying his best. Rather the woman at 9's that lap. And he's trying ever so slightly. Alicio did not get the best exit off the center S, and now allows Riles to gain 3/10. Reverse America again. Even though for some reason Alicio has the Icelandic flag. Don't ask me why. Oh, I don't. At this rate, though, I don't think Alicio is going to quite hold on. Because Riles is just doing enough. Unless Riles gets penalised for the incident with CJ, which he very well could do. 3 laps to go now. This is so close. Alicio is trying his absolute hardest right now. The gap is now up to 3.4 seconds. He has gained a slight little bit on that lap. He hasn't he's lost. Oh, he doesn't get the best of exits out of there. He does not seem to get good exits. He's using every last bit of his errs right now. 3.1. Oh, Riles is almost in range. But Alicio is still just keeping it there. Just about keeping it there. Oh, Riles has now got it under 3 seconds, but he's back up again. Not quite. It's jockeying. Full position right now. It's down to 2.9. I think Riles may just have this here. But Alicio is trying everything right now. Back up to 3.1 again. Gonna come back as Riles has a little bit more errors. 3.1 with just 2 laps to go. Alicio gets an immaculate run through there this time. He has managed to stabilise the gap this time, but Raz has just got it there. I never thought I'd have so much fun in talking about a battle for penalties. But at least, you know, it is falling away from him now. Now the gap's down to 2.6 seconds, unless Raz gets a penalty. It's looking like Raz is going to win. Account for an incredible season. I think Raz may have got this now because he's got a half a second margin now. And he's been pushing like mad on this lap. This could be fastest lap for the American. Yeah, Raz has now been pushing. He's now got the gap down to 2.3s. He has shown us what he's really made of this lap. Yep, and Raz at 1 minute 9.4 last lap. Alicia has absolutely no match for that pace at all. Raz is stretching his legs now. It's looking like it's going to be Raz again. Oh. Random yellow. Wait, Alicia slowed. Oh, do not tell me. Has he disconnected? Oh my god. Was that a puncher? Is that a puncher or is he just disconnected? Because Rowdy's now going to get through on him as well. Oh, heartbreak for Alicio. He was looking so good. Matt then is now in a bit of an incident. Broken Reptile, he's now going to get through on him as well. But here comes Raz then. Out of the final corner. It's been a dominant season from the Australian. He's going to end it off by winning in Brazil. Rowdy then mixed it. An American 1-2. I think it's their Broken Reptile who's going to be P3 in the end. Callum will be P4. Alicia will limp home for P5. Like that could have been a puncher. I'll have a look. I can't really tell, but I'm not sure. But in that, Broken Reptile has done enough to secure Aston Martin the combined Constructors' Championship of GSR Season 7. Let's go! Yep, I've been wanting to say that. Woo! Dominance is the only word that can be described for Aston's season. Dominance. I say he did outscore us, but again, there we go. Aston Martin take the combined. Yeah, Alicia heartbreak. Let's go. Aston Martin take it. But Raz then has ended off a brilliant season. To take victory here in Brazil. Head of Rowdy and Broken Reptile. Oh, why is my audio being funny? Oh, it's been really, really weird for some reason. I have no idea why. Alright then, so it's American 1-2 then, with Raz and Rowdy 1-2 there. Yep, just to go through the rest of the finishes, I did not go through. So it's Sprigsy in P6, P7 is Mac, P8 is Flyers, P9 is Fake Fiery, P10 is Woodsy, P11 will be CJ who got both pole and fast lap. P12 will be Raindrop, P30 will be MNK, P40 will be Soren, P15 will be Itshot, P16 will be Swinners, P17 will be Josh. Alright, I will now get them in. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Just want to start off, guys. Probably one of the best races in terms of on-track battles there. Just thought I'd say. That was, that was incredibly entertaining. Not gonna lie.
That was absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know it was.
It was
But
intense.
Still, because it was so bonkers. It's what makes it good to watch. But still,
No, it was a good race.
yeah. Reptile, that's the combine, lad.
Lovely work.
There we go.
Is that because Alessio? What happened to him? Did he get a punch up?
I have no idea, because I don't know.
He ran out of fuel.
Oh,
Mad.
come on. Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh, that
last
is...
lap.
Oh, that is painful. Oh, my
No,
God.
it's good, Abe. It's good. Nah.
Oh, it's painful for him, but, still. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
It was a crazy race.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Yeah, so, Reptile, you got third on track. Well, third legitimately. And, yeah, you took back second in the drivers' championship, so you must be happy about that.
Yeah, happy with finish the season off strongly, so it's good. And plus we've got the combine, so even better. Beauty.
Yes. Yeah. A bit like Imola. What was your reasoning by going on mediums instead of the softs? Because they look like the better tyre.
Because I did not think that they were going to make it to the end themselves. Surely not.
It seems to be a pattern with you. I'm joking.
Yeah, don't worry. You're not the
Still.
first person. You're not the first person to say that when it comes to like pit strategies and stuff. I'm a bit skew-whiffed.
Oh man, though. But I gotta say, some of those on-track battles. I mean, like at the start, my God, that was just crazy.
I was hanging on for life.
Yeah, I know, but you made it through that. You had a decent battle with CJ, of course, who unfortunately oofed at the end there because of his strategy due to someone else in this party. But
Yeah, it was
God.
battles all around. It was a really good race actually to be a part of. It was good clean driving.
Yeah, I
just hard
I
battling.
could not agree more.
Yeah, no,
I
good.
could not agree more. A fantastic way to end off and to continue the tier 3 trait of having crazy crazy season finales. Yeah, so going into season 8 now. What's your plan? Because you haven't really told me that much. But are you gonna go for it again next season?
Yeah, I'll be going for it again. You gonna pick me up again?
I need to talk about that at the end of the stream. Yeah, because I'm going to override the other admins and just banging at the end of the stream. But still, yeah, welcome back to a huge thank you to both you and MNK for this season, of course, Jab and Black to Raw as well.
No problem.
It's been a fantastic season from all you guys, and fingers crossed then we can reach that margin of 800 points, because we're almost there. We just need to.
We'll get there.
I think it's like 27 points away or something like that. So yeah.
Should be right.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic season all round. Yeah, we'll move on to the second place man then. Rowdy, again, another good race for you. Again, a very, very hectic start. Just take us through your POV, because you had one of the most hectic POVs out there.
Well, I was just kind of sitting back and relaxing those first few laps, and like after that safety car restart, I was just, I don't even know what to say. There was so much happening. I don't even know what to say to you. So yeah, but I'm just delighted with the podium.
Yeah, I can understand that. It didn't look calm. It didn't look calm from my POV at least. But still, you just about managed to pull it through there. Even if you know you hadn't got second, even if you still got third. Do you view this in a very positive way to end off the season?
Oh yeah, very much.
Yeah.
Not even being able to race most of the time in here, it feels so good to be back on the podium.
Man, you were quick.
Yeah, and yeah.
There's times where I was like,
it
how
also
has this man
helps.
got this much speed?
It also helps that you can do strategy. I'm joking. Right.
Oi, you fucking ruined my strategy. I was on the move, mate. I was gonna win. Tell you.
Oh man, Jesus Christ. Yeah, still though. Rowdy, same question as I asked Reptile. You gonna be back racing next season?
Well, it depends on the times, really. So, I don't really know.
Yeah, fair point. Yeah, that's a fair point. But still, around it, we'll now move on to the race winner, of course, recently crowned champion, Riles. You've just been unstoppable this season. Let's be honest, and let's just say that race was basically no different.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man.
Still though, it was tight between you and Alicio, let's just say.
Yeah,
Until you
definitely.
decided to absolutely destroy his pace at the end of the race.
Yeah, I knew that he was starting to struggle. I could see the gap was starting to go down, and then I got the radio call from Jeff, and he was like, well, we think the car in front is out of fuel. So at that point I knew it was a done deal. Of course, big apologies to CJ. I'm sorry, man. Please don't hate me.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
we went side by side into, what was it? Turn 3 or 4?
4.
Yeah, 4.
4.
And yeah, I squeezed him. That's my fault. But yeah, big win. Thanks to It Shot.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have caught Broken Reptile otherwise, but here we are.
Yeah. What I've just realised is the 3 of you are all from teams that are in the top 3 in the combined.
Yep.
So that's quite ironic, because I think the top 3 places they've all pretty much been sealed now, because your that win for you, Raz, is pretty much catapulted Ferrari now
Yeah,
up into a decent margin over the other third place teams.
I was hoping to, put a dent, but of course this is the last race of the season, so it is what it is.
Yeah. But what I definitely know is Aston and Merc are going to be first and second respectively. Don't know about third yet, because it's still very close. Because anything can happen. Ferrari could have a nightmare of a weekend from now on. But still, it's it's going to be an exciting final 2 rounds, of course, with Wingo and Cameron tomorrow. And then, of course, Jab then potentially going for another record. So we'll have to see about that, especially because I think, I don't know if you guys know, but he's just got the record for most wins in the season. So yeah, I can tell he's been pretty dominant.
Yeah. What was that number actually?
He's 7.
Wow.
And just to think about it, Tier 1 have only done 13 races.
Yeah, so that's, almost half.
Over 50%.
Yeah. Woo!
I know, he could potentially get 5 wins in a row tomorrow, which is something no one's ever done either.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's another.
So, yeah, it most definitely is. But still, we still got all that to find out, and then of course we will be on the break. Then, are any of you guys going to take part in F2 by any chance?
It really depends on the time for me.
Nah,
Yeah.
no from me. Fucking hate them cars.
Yeah. Oh man.
Might as well just go drive a Williams.
I mean, oh, ouch.
Ouch.
He's gonna have it out. He's gonna have it out with JS. No, I'm joking. Right. All right then. Yeah. So, and so that brings me on then to my final point. I don't frankly give a damn about. No, actually, I'm commentating Tier 1 tomorrow, so you'll find out then. But still, yeah, fantastic race all round for you guys. Thank you guys for watching this race for the Tier 3 finale. We'll be back, of course, Tier 2 and 1 tomorrow. Find out who will win the Tier 2 title in the Tier 2 Constructors Championship. We've still got them two to decide, which are both incredibly close, between Wingo and Cameron and Mercedes and McLaren respectively. And then of course I'll be back with it'll either be Thrasher or Alicio for Tier 1, so make sure to tune into that for the finale of Season 7 before we then go into Season 8 in 2022. But for now, thank you very much for watching.